Hi everyone. So, with Google's I/O announcement out of the way yesterday, I thought let's take a look at some of the new stuff they've added. Now, if you're not familiar, Google I/O is where Google announces all of its cool new stuff for developers. And developers can then build in what Google releases into their titles. So one of the main things that I think will interest a lot of people is the Google Games facility. So previously, developers would have to implement their own multiplayer, or everything basically, on Google's platform. So if they wanted multiplayer, if they wanted achievements, if they wanted leaderboards, they had to build it all themselves. Now what Google is saying is they will do the hard work for the developers. They'll provide all of the back-end infrastructure. All developers have to do is integrate Google's games coding. So the way that kind of works is some games have already been updated. Modern Combat Zero Hour is one of them. So when you now come into multiplayer and you go to online, you get the normal kind of login options, as it were, but you also now get a little Google symbol, which I'll hopefully try and show you properly in a second, if it's going to let me. Let's just log out. Yeah, here we go. So this is what you would normally see. You'll just see the normal live login system there, and underneath the Google Plus option. And this is fairly common to all of the games that have been enabled so far. Look for the Google Plus symbol. It's all run through Google Plus's system. So your leaderboards and achievements and so on are tied to your Google Plus profile. So that means that anyone in your circles you can compete against for high scores. You can also arrange multiplayer gaming in the future with them as well. Although the games I've tried out so far, the multiplayer matchmaking doesn't seem to be active yet. So all you need to do, you just tap on the Google Plus symbol. It will ask you which account you want to log into if you've got multiple accounts on your device, and off it goes. And at that point, it creates the necessary account information for you with the game's developer, if you haven't already got an account, etc. And then it's as simple as that, and you simply can go to play, pick a game, select, and off you go. You haven't had to type in any details, you've not had to do a registration form or remember your login, you hit the button and you are good to go. And for me, I think that is fantastic. It's about time Google got this technology up and running for developers, because it's been a pretty fractured experience doing multiplayer games or any kind of gaming with your friends with leaderboards, etc. Having to remember IDs, what's your login details, you know, what account name did you set up, etc. And there we go, as simple as that, as it were. So we'll drop out of this one, as you can see. Works well enough, as it were. But we'll drop out of this and we'll take a look at some other titles that have come through on Google Play. So there's Riptide GP, that's another one that's been updated. 2 titles from Vector Unit have been done. They've also done the Moonshine Runners game as well. Like I say, none of the multiplayer is kind of working at the moment in the sense of being able to do the matchmaking, or not that I've been able to find anyway. But if you come in to, say, let's see if we can just find the leaderboards and achievements, here we go. So for the achievement system, you can now have achievements just like PlayStation or Xbox, and you can see your achievements as you unlock them, and those are also available for your friends on Google Plus to also see as well. And you've also got the leaderboards, and the leaderboard system kind of splits down in a couple of different ways, depending on how the developer has set it up. But essentially, every time you complete a race, your score is logged, and you can see that score against other people in your circles. So there's one chap there who has also played this particular map, and it will show me his score. So how long it took him to complete and whether he's first or second. At the moment he's just beat me. And you can also go public, which will show you any scores that have been published publicly, I believe. And it will also tell you where you are. I'm in the top 74%, etc. So there's a lot of really cool functionality here that I think is going to kind of energize gaming on the Android platform considerably. And the other key thing that Google have added is cloud save. So now when you're playing your games and you've completed a level, those saves are stored in Google's cloud. When you move to a different Android device, or if you have to reset your device and wipe everything, when you come to load that game again, your save game will be there. So you can switch between your phone and your Android tablet, for instance, or potentially even something like an Ouya Games console as those start to hit the market, and probably Nvidia Shield as well. The whole point of this is to make gaming a much more pleasurable experience no matter what device you're using. And Google, I think, have cracked it on this one. I'm looking forward to seeing how the multiplayer matchmaking works in practice. Unfortunately, when they tried to demo it on stage at Google I/O yesterday, they hit a few snags. But certainly what we've got so far, the quick login through Google+, the achievements and the leaderboards are working really nicely and add to the experience. And let's face it, having cloud save there is just a massive bonus for most of us.